Hey everyone, how are we doing? Welcome. They're just done a quick lag test, so we'll be underway very shortly. Area51 like Mamba. I'm looking forward to this. You're... We don't want to speak to you.
Thanks, Karen. Karen says good luck to us, Billy and Lani.
Yeah, we'll sort it out. So we got plenty of time. We'll get there. No, it's not. Who wants to hear? There we go. Now we got you. I think.
Are you there, Billy? Yeah. How's the quest going? Yeah, good.
Terrible. Technology, mate. Technology. I know what I need to do. Let's do it the long way around. I'm using different headphones. That's why. So, how is everyone on this Friday evening? I will get Rennie on as soon as I can.
Billy, no sensor, right?
No.
Second, because otherwise you get double
No
after
sensor and
teams.
no lethals.
Rennie can just talk to you in game chat anyway.
Nothing at all. No gun.
Bueno, pero ¿les viene de camino el cuarto o no, Yola?
Sí, coming, sí. Did he say something?
That's how I was using different headphones, man. Honestly. We're not going through it anyway. We're just chatting in here. I hope everyone enjoyed watching me fail yesterday against Flash. Pleasure. And that should be chat.
Right. Hello.
You're there.
Me. Okay. Well, you've missed everything I had to say, so I'm just going to sit here silently now.
Okay. Pedro should be here.
We're not losing out. That's fine. Don't want to move that. Okay. Right, okay, let's start again. So, welcome to the Gaming Synergy Pro League, Area 51 versus Black Mamba with myself, Demolition Sean, and Veni Vidi Vici.
Who can now speak?
Amazing.
Yeah. I was saying, before I realised that I wasn't actually coming through, this game tonight, Area 51 is the team that everybody always uses as like kind of the measurement of how good another team is. You know, can you beat Area 51? They're like the top of the game at the minute. So I think a lot of people will be expecting Area 51 to take it. But Black Mamba are a good team. I think it would be a tough game for them. But I think, especially without grenades, we're going to get some shootouts.
No grenades, no lasers. You know, it gets rid of a lot of the blind firing laser tactics that you do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Really am. I've been wanting to watch this game all season, and I can't believe it's left until later on.
We said on Wednesday when we did our weekly roundup, we looked at the fixture, we'll try and cover that one, and then it just seemed to pop up out of nowhere. Like I just didn't consider it was happening now until we saw the post earlier on.
Yeah. It's a bit of an early game for everyone, which is probably good. I'm glad we've got everyone here. Everyone watching.
We try now.
I think Titch will be along shortly to watch.
Yeah. Are you moving my camera? Why do I keep moving around on the screen? What are you doing to my camera?
I am. Yeah, I'm just moving stuff. I'm organising, mate. I'm organising. Right, everyone, we are going in.
Yeah, we're not always on it.
Or Pedro, because he was in the initializing screen as well. Are you stressed, Pedro?
Okay.
Pedro's initializing.
Pedro was initializing. It's good. Is it good for you, Pedro?
I don't even test, it doesn't matter, man. If I don't have been initializing, I don't
It
care.
should be good for you. Spain is close to Portugal.
And back to the studio, Fred. Just a quick lag test there. Honestly, you got to keep me entertained somehow.
I always feel like, do you remember, what was it called? Was it the Soccer Saturday with Chris Kamara?
You're asking me about
Are you in the
football.
lobby now, Pedro?
Yeah. You're not seeing that? You must know the meme where it's like, oh, and we go to the stadium where there's been a player sent off and Kamara goes,
It's okay?
I don't know, has there?
Don't need just pick the
That's how I feel when we do this first round.
already
Like,
picked
are they
the
going in?
match,
They're not going in. Oh, they're going in. Right, they're going in. Oh, it's a lag test. It's not started yet.
Yeah, you never quite know.
Okay, scrubs. Yes.
I was.
Million Gen
We'll
scrubs.
wait for that to pop up in the chat.
Yeah, you must have seen that meme, even if you don't like football. Christ.
Not
A
really.
shot place.
I can still see Pedro.
Right, let's get some predictions in then. So it's Firewall. It's going to be difficult to really. Like, you can't go 6-2, 5-3.
Max points is 13.5. Is that right? 13.5.
No, it's 13.
Yeah, so what you say before.
13
Um,
is overall. So the maximum you could do is a 13-0. It's 8 points on attack, 5 points on defence. That's the.
5.5 to 6 to Area 51.
Let's get some of the previous results up. That's what I was in the middle of doing, and I got sidetracked, as I always do. So, so currently Area 51,
Thanks,
as we know, at the top, 64.5 points. Black Mamba second.
What a jump! What a jump,
Yeah,
fellas. Yeah.
it is. It's a 9-point difference. But then considering the next one down, Accent PL are 12.5 points behind. They've got a game in hand, but still. And then Pussy Patrol are another 5 behind that. So there is a gap, but both those teams are flying away with it at the moment. Now, if we look at their previous results, so Area 51 last week.
Oh, cheers, Brit. Appreciate that, mate. Thanks. He's missed us. Yeah. Thanks,
I
mate.
think we're done now. That's it.
That's my life's mission. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, Karen, even people who play it struggle with the scoring system. It is a bit more complex, but it kind of has to be to.
I struggle with it.
Yeah, I do know. I will do it as we go. Yeah, I'll record it as we go. But yeah, so the last game Area 51 played, they got 9.5, 10, 11.5 points against Air 50 Shades of Pink. So it was 11.5 to nothing in the last game. Black Mamba, this one's a good one. They played Accent PL and they got 9.5, 10 points to 1.5. So both teams coming off a strong win. Probably Black Mamba coming in it stronger there because Accent PL are obviously dominating a lot of teams in the standard league. In this particular one, we have 11 teams. So most of them are teams that are in the standard league as well, and then a couple of extras.
So let's just get some different chat because it's hot topic today, Vinny. What did you think of my Call of Duty video? That was brilliant.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about your absolute wallet.
Oh no, I want to talk about something good, not something crap. Come on, we got Flash in the chat. I don't need any of that. Oh man, that was epic. If you want to have a look through, I put it on my YouTube channel. To be
just
fair,
a shameless little plug for Sean's own channel.
Yeah. Just a shameless YouTube plug. Cracking COD game this afternoon on Rebirth. It was Rebirth trios as usual. Somebody backed out before we went in, so it was just 2 of us, and we kicked ass. Absolutely kicked ass. So I thought I'd best clip that because it's never going to happen again. Best 13.5 minutes of my life.
I don't know why that sounds so wrong. But, Yeah, post a link to it. Is that Diabolical saying post a link? Is that in reference to you, or have I missed something here? I think that was in reference to you. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Finally.
Download.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not very good at. We used to be really good at Warzone, didn't we? When it first became.
I can do
popular.
plunder. Plunder I can do.
I see 4.
Yeah, but we used to win. We used to win Plunder every single time. I don't think we ever lost a game of Plunder at the beginning.
Pedro, you need to
And we'd
change
win
content.
probably 1 out of 3 normal Warzone games. And then now, I took a load of time off and
Hangar. Attack.
I've gone horrendous. I've actually deleted it off the PC the other day to make room for other games.
Yeah,
It's good though.
not to send you all away from this channel, but there's a link for that after we finished.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
If I see that viewer count going down, I'll know exactly what you.
Or just you should have 5 different accounts open anyway watching our stream, so just use one of those tabs. It's fine.
Definitely. We've gone in yet.
I don't know. I haven't got my magnifying glass for those screens behind.
You not see them?
Yeah, tiny.
I've got so many browsers open.
Yeah.
I keep trying to scroll up the chats on the Skype call. That doesn't work. I think we've only had one prediction so far, haven't we? Karen said
We are ready.
Area51 will win, but obviously doesn't know the scoring system. Anybody else? We had any other takers? I don't think we have.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Yeah. Go on, Brittany. You've always got something to say.
To be fair, Brett, I'm going to be on Call of Duty in about an hour.
Yeah, Speed.
Advantage of an early one. Speed, how you doing? For anybody interested, I hope I'm going to get this right, that it's Speed's dad, Speed God 60. Am I right with that?
Which way around is it?
But Speed God 60, let's go with the 60. Speed God 60 is going to be playing in the Alvo beta competition this evening. Something. Keep an eye. I'll try and keep it.
I was hoping they would have this side.
Yep.
No. Let's go over. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Okay, let's see.
Underneath the engines.
Mm.
The plane side.
Should we go the hangar? I think we should go through the hangar opening.
Go hangar?
Yeah. I think they hold underneath, maybe. I will scout here. I don't see anything. I'm going in.
Escuchen, chicos, ¿cuántos van a venir más o menos? Porque si están todos por aquel lado tenemos que avanzar nosotros. No
Cubro más izquierda, ¿vale? Es que por aquí justo este sitio me pueden dar desde 3 sitios diferentes,
Tranquilo, tranquilo, tú mantén ahí la posición que igualito tienes que ellos entrar y los pulpos
Yo apunto más hacia la izquierda. Vale, lo tengo. ¿Hay uno? Tiraron, no, nos tiraron.
A los dos, tío, no puede ser.
Ya, no rías todavía, todavía.
No rías. Están los dos enfilados.
Espera, no lo rías todavía. Te dije que no lo revivieras, tío.
time. It's time.
Yeah, we're behind here, boy. Upstairs, someone go up.
I think it's under here. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Nice. I can still shoot at least. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe I'll forget it. I think I might have had 2 knockdowns, no kills.
Mm.
Okay, everyone. So we're going to update the scores for you as we go along to make it a little bit easier. So it's a completely different scoring system. It's based on points rather than wins. So that is 1 point there for Area 51. There is an extra point, but we'll explain that at the end, Eddie, and add that on at the end.
Yeah, add that on after the 3.
Then we can explain and go through. Karen can understand how this scoring system works.
No, she won't understand it. Still, you have to be told 100 times before it makes sense.
That's nothing against you, Karen. That is just genuine. The scoring system.
But winning straight away on the first round, good start for Area 51. It's going to give it a bit of momentum.
So the pattern, Black Mamba are going to defend 3 games in a row. So everyone's aware on that. And then it'll go through and Area 51 have their 3 defences. So it is quite a hard position to be in. More so normally for the attacking team that start off attacking, because it is generally easier to defend and attack. So like if I use one of your matches, Venny, for instance, no, just because it happens. If you lose all 3 of your attacks, you've then got to go, bloody hell, I've not won anything yet, and get your head straight into the game, ready for 16. Yeah.
Hang on. I don't. Why did I respond to that? I've got audio. I don't know why I typed that. I'm older than Sean.
Yes.
Aren't I?
Yeah.
Is it like a month older or something?
Hard paper round.
Yeah. All right. Let's be nice to everyone.
True though, Flash.
I was going to say as well. You know, when I said I'm 32, I have to really think about that. I've reached the point now where I don't even know.
You don't count, do you?
No, it's all just.
You've only just turned 32, haven't you?
In May. Oh my god, I'm nearly 33.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Right, everyone. On that bombshell. Let's get in.
We'll continue this again after.
Yeah.
Should we go down and take Eagle Eye? I think it's safest. They might rush here.
I don't think a rush will frag.
No, but we never know. It's kitchen. They're holding the kitchen. That's good.
Then we go maybe from 2 ways.
I think we should go all through the kitchen door. If we go all 4, they cannot throw anything at us. And we put concussions on the left here. Yeah. I think they double shoot in the window here. We need to watch for concussions here.
Is that right? Nice. Hold angle.
I'm down. I'm down again. Oh, fuck. They opened the door. Nice. It's time. Good job.
I'm concussed.
It's time. They cannot have any
Okay,
mines
no
anyway.
mines. No, but I'm concussed, I say.
Yeah.
So
Try
we
to
need
find the hammer.
It's open.
Nice.
Well done, boys. Nice.
I was standing shooting concussed for like fucking 6 minutes.
I think they opened door of mistake.
Yeah, me too. I wanted to revive.
Yeah.
Night, Vin.
Oh, Billy. Nice.
Oh, no kids, no married.
Okay, black side
Honestly,
now.
kids or kid, married, mortgage. Life over, that is.
I don't need to change anything.
I have 2 of the little fuckers, and you start to realise how irritating you can be when you realise that they're just mini versions of you. It's the same attitude, so that's good fun. But anyway, back to Firewall. So we are now 51 on 2 points. Another attack win. So this, as we said before, the defense is typically easier, especially in a mode like this where there's no grenades, no C4s, all that kind of stuff. But we could, if Area51 carry on like this, could have a clean sweep.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's possible, yeah.
No ace for
We don't need
51.
to change
To be honest, I wasn't sure if there was an ace on the first round or not. I know there wasn't on that second one. But they only need more aces in the other team to get the points. So you can have an ace in every round or just one ace. It doesn't make a difference. It's the 1 point.
To get more. Or you can share it if both if both get an ace. Actually, that is very true. He did die because I had to change camera.
They don't count. So on the normal league, if they all survive, that's your ace point. So you get your point for the win, your 3 points for the win, and then 1 point for the ace. On this one, it's split into 2 halves. So they defend 3 maps in a row, potentially a 4th, and it's whoever gets the most aces for that half.
Yeah, good luck.
They get the point. If there's no aces, nobody gets a point. So this is what's interesting about this mode. You'll get to like the last round when no one's got an ace, and then people will start being a bit more cautious because that point's still up for grabs. It just changes things up a little bit.
We'll have a chat and we'll see whether we can explain this a little bit better after this.
Yeah, going back here.
No hagamos más eso de tal, venga.
No.
Quiero centrarse, chicos, quiero centrarse. Pasar página, venga, partida nueva. Venga, No nos pueden ganar ni una más. Pero ni una.
Venga, venga, vamos.
Está bien, se han llevado 2 de mierda. Ya está, no se
De
llevan ni una
suerte,
más.
de suerte.
¿Cómo no se le abre la puerta?
Es que, tío, qué desastre. No pasa nada, tío. Mierda.
Eso, el puto David es un puto...
Trata de comer.
No pasa nada, vamos. Tranquilo, chicos. Venga.
¿Qué hacemos aquí?
Esta de puta madre.
Esta nos quedamos aquí.
Aquí se defiende.
Tenéis trabajo.
La última. ¿Crees que no hemos quedado?
Proteged los
Pero
puntos
no hay
de
ganas
acceso
nada.
al cortafuegos para que los datos del portátil estén seguros. Las ubicaciones de los puntos de acceso al cortafuegos están en peligro. Los hostiles las
Ahora
tienen.
eso, ponernos al cubierto.
De buscar buenos sitios.
Buenos sitios, ahí puesto pulpos y demás, en esas puertas, está todo abierto.
Aquí.
Sí, vamos a dejar aquí, perfecto, no hay granada, que nos podamos menear. Ven a ellos que busquen tiro, tienen que entrar, lo de siempre, chicos, no nos pongamos nerviosos.
Han destruido el cortafuegos y las coordenadas están disponibles. Proteged el portátil.
Tirito por ahí.
¿Qué hacen?
Pues aquí, escondido detrás del esto y doy un pasito y me meto ahí justo una bandija para la puerta que ya...
Vale, pero cuida que ahí te pueden disparar de muchos sitios.
Ya, pero bueno, no, porque mira, todo esto está cubierto, con enseñarte con el láser.
No hay láser.
Granadas no hay. problema. Venga.
Yo tengo el destello, estoy
Unos
pensando...
ahí que te abren la doble y te dan ahí, tío.
No, no, aquí estoy
Cuidado
cubierto,
ahí.
estoy cubierto.
Está
Los
cubierto
oigo ya,
igual que yo y no hay granadas, parce, tranquilo.
No os oigo ya.
Aquí la idea, maricos, es dejarlos que medio intenten entrar, porque van a tocar todos los pulpos.
Sí.
Aunque pueden dispararle a los pulpos si los dejamos abiertos ahí mucho. ¿Estás ahí disparando?
Al abierto.
Vale, cuidadito. Dios el tiro. Ahí, no sé por dónde le di.
Y no trajimos balas, cuidado con las balas,
Ahí, tiro. Que gasten ellos.
No, Lanny, come, we go to the back. Yeah.
See anyone? Can hear me?
Yeah, one is in the door.
Yeah, one. They're on the low.
Oh, we go back with them, Pedro. Lanny.
Go back with them.
Yeah. Now we just make them worried here. Is the door still open?
Someone will be in this corner here. For sure. Behind that server. Yeah, they are behind the server and someone will be in this corner. So if we run in now, about to throw some smoke on the right, might make them peek then. If I hear throw smoke and go in on the right, can you hold all the corners?
Yeah.
Me.
I'm down, boys.
I go get you. Oh, fuck, from the right.
And we are both down.
Yeah, right with it.
I'm dead.
Carlos, no.
Aliado eliminado. Quedan dos.
No, tío, ¿por qué caís ahí, tío? No tienes que exponer, que es un tren. Es que lo hemos dicho, pero no lo hacemos. No lo entiendo. Es que no lo entiendo, tío.
Señor, te has caído, marico. Te levantamos a ti ya 2 veces ahí.
¿A mí? A mí no.
A quien sea que haya caído ahí.
Yo no me he expuesto, tío.
Ah,
Estaba
que no hay
esperando.
granadas. Hostia, claro.
No entiendo.
Quedan 30 segundos.
No hay que exponerse, coño.
El dilema, claro, hostia.
Open.
No. No.
Nice.
Good bridge.
Yeah, good bridge. Hard bridge.
Yeah. It's hard without impacts or frags and something. Bill.
And we're back.
That was tense. I honestly thought Black Mamba were going to have that.
Yeah,
To
you
stay in
said
that route.
in the middle of that, Sean said if Black Mamba could get out the back and do a flank round while Area51 still think they're there, that could have worked. But yeah, it's a different game, and this is where the scoring system and everything comes into it. We're trying to change the way people play. So that room you would never have held that normally, but with no grenades, you know, it's totally different mode. So they're now on 4. I don't know, are you updating that, Sean?
Yes, so let's do it in stages. So the Area 51 have got the win on there, so that takes that up to 3 points. Now you can explain the next part of why that goes up to 4.
Yeah, so the defenders defend 3 maps in a row. If the attackers win any of those, that's a bonus point. So Area 51 have won 3 rounds, so they get 1 point for each, but they also get a bonus point for breaching the defense. And then what that means as well is we get to play a 4th round on any map that Area 51 decide. And yes, Art, you can ask us a question.
Oh yeah, I can.
It's open. It could be anything. Who knows what's coming down?
Yeah. Who wants to know that? So yeah, going into this fourth round now, this is one to say that the defending team, so Black Mamba, cannot earn any points in this one. They can earn an ace point if they win.
Is everyone here?
Lost ready for a second there. Lost
Yeah,
again.
Okay, are you happy with the load?
It's the connection's going off on it.
Bad internet.
Okay.
So yeah, Black Mamba can't earn a win point. They can earn an ace point. I think the only person actually that I know that is Venice team. Lost all his defences and still got an ace in the final one. Area 51 can earn an extra point.
And this is where, like I said, we talk about the scoring system. So because Black Mamba can't earn a win point here, why is it going short? Black hitting the sunbed.
It's just honestly, it's Benny uses a computer generated green screen. Mine's an actual green screen, so it's like Blackpool illuminations in it. So bloody light, it's unreal.
Yeah, I know. I haven't done it yet. I want to try.
Yeah,
But I've got like a light above my head, and that's it.
Mine's all LED white light, where yours is probably warm light colours, standard household colour. That's what it comes down to. Yeah.
But yeah, so we're saying
it's better than yesterday. I found a setting there after our stream the other day.
God, yeah.
Fucking honestly, there was a setting that made me genuinely black and white.
Oh, a nice.
But there is some red. There's some red there. Look. See?
But I like the.
Paul's gone straight for the jugular.
Where's that bloody delete?
So yes, so what we're saying is
this
round here, so Black Mamba can't get a point. All they can do is prevent Area 51 from getting one. Now we're about to go into, I'll quickly say, but they can still get the ace point, so they have to play differently to how you would normally play in a standard league match.
Poe, I've still not forgiven you for saying you're waiting as a Teletubby for my daughter. That bombshell.
Billy is on fire today.
He is. Kills every game. Give me a spare one to make me not feel so bad. It's my Oculus improving his aim.
But it was good we were quick on Eagle Eye there, so we had a lot of time to shoot, because it took some time.
When you're down the first one, it's only
They are in the shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they holding the shop?
It looks like that. But you need the firewall. I can only see 2 guys in the shop. I see 3. I see 1 outside. Can we have the firewall?
I go firewall. Tagged him.
I will go up here.
Oh, he's red as a motherfucker.
I can't throw anything.
No. From red stairs or I'm gonna put some concussion from mines or anything. Yeah, Pedro have the concussion. I'm back down.
They run away. No.
Chicos, ¿necesitas ayuda o qué?
Tienes que poner las otras balas. Esto, las pusiste ahí.
Voy. Dentro.
¿Te vamos a dejar esta zona o qué? Está pendiente, pues nos pueden estar.
Mierda, joder, si es que justo en el momento, tío, que os vais. La hostia, estoy muerto, tío, qué puta mierda.
Tienes que poner las balas, pon las balas.
Están puestas.
¿Dónde están? Vale.
Están puestas ahí. Joder, tío. Es que
ya tenemos
en el momento.
I don't think they are here in the back. They're outside the shop.
In the shop now.
Who have some flash or smoke? I'm concussed.
Watch. Hold angle. There's one bleeding out, so
Yeah.
watch our back as well.
Have quick concussion.
Bleed out.
Okay, is it?
One is very red.
They're right now.
I'm going in.
Right, gone out. Got the one that's down behind there.
Yeah.
Nice, guys.
Good job.
See the ammo here. No.
It's still jam.
Got some footage on this. Oh, I see one.
It's open.
I think I missed the first one.
Good job,
There
guys.
was only one jammer. Oh, it's how it's done to defend.
Good. That's fucking
Wow.
Yeah.
There we go. There's the ace we were waiting for.
It's not
Yeah.
easy.
So,
Took a bit of while to get there.
so the only way Area 51 could have got any more
Docks
points in
now.
that half would be to have started hacking the laptop before all of the enemies were dead.
Yep.
That's the only way.
So straight up
So-
there, 6 points.
6 points, yeah. So if they, there's 4 rounds played. If they had hacked the laptop before any of the enemies were dead, they would have got a half point each time they did that. So they could have done that 4 times. There's another 2 points. Could have had 8, but 6 points off attack. Going into the easier half now.
Yeah, it can be good.
Supposedly.
Yeah, genuinely, yeah. And you talked about this when we were muted in the middle of the round. It's not that Black Mamba's had a particularly bad game. It's just that Area 51 are just absolute animals. They just move. They move as a unit. So while
That flank around by Gens changed it. You know, go around the top, getting on. That instantly took a player down, put Black Mamba on the back foot.
No, I can be
This is
this
for
one.
art. Why does my camera keep stopping?
Yeah, I know.
It's right
Yeah.
from my side.
I don't know if
Hey,
it's- Yeah.
But I wanna be a bit
The
more
green screen thing's
camouflaged.
kicking in, but
Yeah.
you get the gist of it. My massive mug.
mine is, but you can't see it. I've got a cold drink in mine, so it's
I've already.
yeah,
Just
it's
spilled
mug.
mine. Right, you didn't see that. I spilled that all over my desk. Just pretend I don't.
Honestly, mate, I've only just cleaned your desk.
Didn't have to.
Honestly.
No one saw it.
Bring him
No one.
into my studio once a week. Trash it.
Did we get the map choices for Area 51's defences?
We did not.
No.
We did not. No. So we're going to see. Either they're going straight in or they're having a host change.
I'd assume they're going straight in. I didn't see anything.
They've not got to mess about switching sides or anything like that. So yeah, I imagine it's straight in, but we'll find out.
Yep. Find out what map they're on.
Oh, this
Docks.
shit. Should we put the hammer on the back? And Billy, look if they run past.
I've got concussions. One out here, one in the middle somewhere. Run for it, run.
Remember, I'm self-revived, so I can take myself up one time.
One straight ahead of me, one was straight ahead. Yeah.
That's quick. One in the room, in the laptop room.
Yeah. Don't get flanked on the right, yeah? Could go 2 and 2 here.
Billy, I think you can still watch there. Behind, between the greens here. Have you put some ammo, Pedro?
One to the right. Straight on the right. One move to the right. I hold the right. Yeah, I see him going. They'll be going to the right hand side, I think.
Location coordinates are live. Hostiles incoming. Protect that laptop.
I didn't want to stand here when I hear one in the room.
No, but they can't throw anything at you, so... And they can't...
Ahora. Vale, nos han visto.
Bien.
Pero tío, si no me he quedado. Que no entiendo, tío. Si no me he quedado. Ellos salen disparando 3 y nosotros de 1 en 1.
Pick up ammo and leave. Fill up ammo.
It's only 2 left.
Is it... Did we kill 2?
Yeah. I killed
Okay.
one. You killed one, right? 2 here in the middle. Passing around, I think. 1 passing to the right, 1 to the left, and the left. So we got 4. Nice. 1 bullet.
Maybe. 2 remaining.
They go to the right.
Did they both go? One, I saw one.
I saw. Watch your right though, guys.
I'm not sure both of them went around. Yeah, here. Nice.
Yeah, you steal one of my kill on me.
Yes, it was the early one you give me, bro.
Yeah, fucking hell, I want to continue with my freeze there.
Another win, another race.
Another race, yeah. They are having a cracking game.
Yeah.
But we were... So I'm just updating the score on my phone, that's why I'm looking down. Again, we were talking in the round there. Shaw was saying how when you compare the 2 defences, you know, Black Mamba were defending the laptop. Area51 decided where the shooting was going to take place. They dictated the whole thing.
Maybe you want to bring what you...
They kept them pushed back, made them move round, and then as soon as they got to that point, they swiveled round as well. Area51 swiveled back. So yeah, they're really good there from the shooting point of view. You said your best word was they're like on a bit of string tied together with Area51. As soon as one moves, the other one has to move, and they just move as a unit.
I'd love to see like a Counter Strike or something like Onward, like one of them kind of spectator cams, you know, where so you can look at the whole overview and you see the output of the players, just to see how it moves. Because you know, sometimes you catch it on when you're dead and you're on the cameras, you catch the team moving as a unit. But quite often, you know, if you're looking from Gender's point of view and they're all alive, you don't really see it so quite as good as it is.
Should I keep
yeah, definitely.
Can I read what you wrote above in Italian? I don't speak Italian at all.
This one.
You got Google Translate then, mate. You're fine.
Well,
my description of Area51, or certainly of Jen's, was that he's like an aimbot. You know, especially to those last few kills at the end there, it was headshot down. X-player, headshot down. That was really good to see.
Oh, nice. Force Area51 split the asses from the fuck. I think there's a loss in translation there, but
slightly. You get the idea.
But we get the idea, yeah. Nice. What a lovely sentiment.
Looks like we've got hotel. Obviously, you can't see the screens there. Hotel is selected. Next map.
Okay.
Now, hotel, that has got some good defensive spots.
We would like to say, so go through some of the rules. I put some in the chat very early on. The maps are selected for them as such. There's a selection that they can choose from. So the maps are sort of done for them. So they can't really plan at the start what maps they're going to have.
Yeah, you just know that you would have one of these three, but you don't know which one it is. Yeah, so we'll go through them a bit more in the next round. Yeah.
Have a look, see where Area 51 set up.
Should we hold in the back corridor or upstairs or down?
Upstairs is better. Up is better. Yeah, why not?
Already?
You want to go out?
No, I just try to help you. Let me. Put something.
Is anyone holding the stairs? No.
I'm just gonna put some concussions inside. They come to this door.
Okay.
Okay, I hold the stairs.
Let me get out of here now.
We're a bit spread out now, Jens. Come back. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe put on the stairs. I don't know.
Maybe a concussion in the.
Watch your right, Pedro, because you put
yes.
in the gym.
Yeah.
¿De la cocina qué?
Abro aquí y echáis el
Dale,
aquí.
abre.
Que si no...
Están en el pasillo. Es que están en el pasillo.
Es que
Pues si hay dos ahí no podemos ir los cuatro, tío.
Vénganse, chicos,
Vamos,
vénganse.
chicos. Dos por un lado, por el otro.
Vamos a entrar por
Diría
abajo.
si hay dos allá, tío, entrar los cuatro por los dos que hay ahí.
Sí.
El primero que se arriesgue y tire
Como lo
esa
vea,
ahora, que
porque-
soy yo. Vamos
Yo
por
también
ellos
pensaba.
dos, hombre. Vamos por
Venga,
ellos
vamos.
dos.
Están ahí.
Yo voy delante y voy a tirar la segadora, así que no me van a matar, ¿eh? No,
Pero,
es lo que
pero,
puedes
marico, tú
correr
eres
para
marico,
adelante.
yo no quiero gastar una segadora por un muerto. Tú eres marico, ¿qué estás diciendo?
Vale, ya hay pulpo aquí.
Todos tenemos fantasma.
Yo puedo pasar.
Yo no...
Pues ponen la
Yo
espalda.
también. Espérese.
Dale, entonces vamos a empezar a pasar.
Espera que hay como que tres,
Ah, bueno.
No, sí, tres. Están tres ahí.
Chicos, hay que ir dos por aquí, dos por allí detrás. Por la otra esquina. Joder.
Yo entraría por el gimnasio, tío. Sí.
Venga, dos por el gimnasio y dos por aquí, mareando.
Y por abajo también habría que picar un poco.
Venga.
Vamos a entrar aquí.
Vale, están picando, Ahí los tengo todos yo. Esos cuadros. Tened cuidado,
Los tenemos aquí, venga, vamos a entrar nosotros.
No.
Salgan. Vamos, ahí lo tienes.
Mira,
Queda uno.
Voilà. A jugar a pala.
Venga, ya medio.
A jugar a pala.
¿Está abierto?
Ya lo he roto.
Espera, que me voy a hacer algo. No, que yo... Hostia, pensaba que era de... Se ha fumado todo de destello, tío.
Pagos
Venga,
encriptados
chicos,
iniciales.
venga.
Bien. Yo, mira, lo he aprovechado para subir por la escalera. Pim, pam.
Ha hecho bien, pero ha tenido que suicidarse el Jonas ahí de primera.
Sí,
pero bueno.
pero y ustedes ahí también estaban medio dormidos, así que actívense. Vamos, bien, no pasa nada.
And now we have a game.
Oh yeah, I've got something in. A little bit of confidence on some points on the board.
Nice one, guys.
Exactly.
No ace, no. But we, like we were saying before,
Yes.
so Area51 have one ace. So as it stands, they'll get the ace point. All Black Mamba needs to do in the remaining rounds is get one ace, they'll equal it, they get half a point each. Or get two aces, they take the ace point. So it's all up for grabs. But Sean just said, just before they did that nice little move up the stairs, you said they looked quite shaky, didn't you? Which they did. They didn't really know where they were going.
Yeah, when they were at the top of the corridor, waiting to go around the corridor before they decided to split up, they did look a little bit on edge.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, good move on that.
They just pulled it out the bag. So now, so they've still got one more attack round to play, but because they won that one, they've unlocked the bonus, and then they play a bonus round. So it's 2 more rounds left.
2 more rounds left.
Yeah. So
it's one of these games. If everything went according to plan, there would only ever be 6 rounds. But if the defending team lose one, it can then either go to 7 or 8, depending on whether the other defending team lose one. So quickly sum up on the rules. No lasers, no motion sensors, 1 jammer. Everyone has to be a different contractor. Just to bring the perks into a little bit of use. And there are no lethals, no grenades, no instant karma, no C4. Flashes, noisemakers, smokes, you can have that. It's a tactical game rather than
the whole point of it is to be tactical, but it's to kind of create almost a fake game mode. Obviously, we've only got the one mode where you have the laptop, so it's just try and create like a new version of the game, so not everyone's doing double time with impact grenades. It's something a bit different.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah, it's. I mean, the thing with games, the score looks really heavily slanted, but
it does. But I'm not adding it on until we've finished this next round. But because they have unlocked a round, they are already on 2 points, so it is 7-2. But we don't add that one until they've done that 3rd round, so they actually get to the point of going to the bonus. So it is 7-2 at the moment, official score.
And like we said, we hear people saying it's a bit complicated, and it is, but we're trying to work on something new, something slightly different, where it's going to be easier. But what we don't want to compromise is the unique play. Yeah.
But once you've done a few games in this, you know what's happening. You know how it works. From an outside perspective, yeah, it's quite tough.
It's one of the things that's harder to explain, and the more you speak, you hear what you're saying, you think, Christ, I'm making it sound even worse.
Yeah.
But when you play, it's not too bad. We do have the calculator as well on the website, don't we?
Yeah, we do. For the teams, the teams can have. We made a website app for it, so literally just type in round 1. Did you win or lose? Were you attacking or defending? And it works all the points out for. If they don't know it quite themselves, so anybody joining in, anybody new to it, there is a little bit of an aid there to know that point.
I don't know if it'll show my phone. So it goes invisible. I just record
if you
the outcome of each round. I don't know if I put my
you put yourself in front.
Yeah. Oh, is it gonna? Nah, not gonna work.
Technology.
Yeah, so I just basically put like W or L for each round, and if it's an A, to put an A in brackets. If it's a hack, put H, and then work it out afterwards.
Yeah, we haven't had any hack points, which I did expect. I didn't really think any team would let the other team get near the laptop.
What?
Who is it? There's a team who, I think it might be Assassinos, who are really good at drawing you out. Like they sit back, they let you come out, and then they just fucking dart in and get a hack point on you. I think it's Assassinos. And there's definitely one team who do it. I think Black Mamba do it quite well. I've got the table in front of me. Let's have a look.
No.
Most ace point. I'm sure the most. Area 50.
Yeah, we are ready. Good luck.
No. Posse Patrol. Oh, it's not Assassino. It's like 18 do it. They're on 2.5. Posse Patrol, they're on 4 half points, which is good. Right, so we're going into round 3, which is the last of the standard rounds, and then we'll have the bonus after.
Hacerle una buena PCR china.
No, por lo menos todas las que quedan nuestras, hay que hacer el puto bono.
Venga, y algún ace estaría bien.
Ya no lo hacemos, ¿no? Ya nos han roto, ya no lo hacemos. ¿Qué coño?
Bueno, lo hemos roto nosotros ya.
A ver, lo habéis roto vosotros, David. Céntrate, por favor, céntrate.
Diciendo que el par se estaba fumando.
Operación de ataque en
Pero porque él va siempre. No pasa nada.
Encontrad el portátil y activadlo manualmente. Vale, voy a pasar a vuestros dispositivos las ubicaciones de puntos de acceso cortafuegos. Cortafuegos al paso. La ubicación del portátil es visible. Hora de cobrar.
No, vale, es una madera.
Joder, y están en la buena, tío.
No pasa nada, no hay sensores, no hay...
No hay sensores, tenemos...
¿Por dónde entramos todos? Pero nos estamos separando, derecha o izquierda.
Estamos escuchando, mirando, tranquilo, estamos
mirando.
Están todas las puertas cerradas, deben de estar ahí.
Lo puedo ver, ¿no?
Tienen que estar afuera, sí, eso tiene que estar afuera los 4.
O afuera o dentro.
Cuidado aquí cuando entren. Yo no creo que estén adentro no van a entrar porque saben que...
¿Cómo que no? Esos van a estar ahí arriba. Esa es la mejor
Son
opción,
tres.
hombre. ¿Dónde te crees que van a ir? Están ahí del
Here, upstairs. And one when they open the door on the room on the left.
Okay.
If they run past there, you need to tell me, and I will shoot them through the door here.
Pedro, you should look the other way.
Yeah. Do you need a concussion on your side?
No. Don't care about that now.
I hear them here now.
Well, I can't put any motions.
Remember, I have self-revive, so if I go down, don't revive me. I can take myself up.
I will only blind shoot if you go down.
Mm.
Stand behind the box. Doesn't matter if they come in that room. Jammer is in this room.
Más indicado para entrar el primero. No, pues nos suicidamos.
Te caíste. No, marico, pero no se puede ni hacer. O sea,
No hemos disparado nada, no hemos disparado.
No hemos ni disparado un tiro. ¿Qué sentido tiene? Esto está grabado.
Tú estás mirando, mira a todos los lados que no se vea a David. Mira a todos los lados que no se vea a David.
Esto no puede traer problemas, marico. Esto no puede traer problemas.
No, pero mira para todos lados que no vea nada hoy, tío. Mira para todos lados y graba el video o algo, tío.
David, sí,
pero... No, pues ¿qué hacemos? ¿Nos suicidamos?
No, vamos a intentar matarlos y si no ganamos...
No, si disparamos un tiro se acaba. Si disparamos un tiro se acaba.
Ya digo, yo creo que es muy tarde, sinceramente, pero bueno, pues que lo
No,
intentamos.
Árbitro, tiempo muerto. Árbitro, tiempo muerto.
Vámonos. Se cayó el David, tío. El Tudes tiene la cámara, tío.
¿Qué vamos a hacer?
Marico, van a terminar, es que no lo entiendo.
Pero
tío, esa...
Yeah, I don't know what they say about it. I don't care about it.
Bro, he go blue screen.
Okay.
It's okay, yeah?
Yeah, well.
Okay, another win there. Area 51 with an ace.
Yeah, so what that means now is we've got one round left, but Area 51 have secured the ace point. So now, for this final round, like we said, Area 51 can't get a point. They can just stop Black Mamba from getting it. But because Black Mamba can't win an ace point at all, they just focus solely on the win. So they might play slightly different, you know, just to guarantee the win. They're not really concerned about how many people's left. And all this about missing a bit there, that ended very abrupt. I literally looked at my phone for a second to update the score, and then it was over. I didn't see how it ended, but never mind. So yeah, so we've got 9-2 at the moment. Area 51 are going to finish on the 9. You've added the ace on, haven't you, Sean?
I have, that's why we're on 9, so 9-2.
So yeah, so the 9, that's not going to change. Black Mamba can up it to, they could get 3.5 if they were to win and get a hack.
Yep.
But they can't do any better than 3.5. So, let's see how it goes. Some good games. Oh, hang on. Blue screen. What's going on here? What's going on?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Go on, undo all your stats. Undo them all.
Well, yeah, but this is...
Yes, a bit.
No, but this is the problem. Where did they blue screen?
Yeah. So when I jump on this one after, it's very blurry for me. So it's a bad thing to start.
They can't replace once the firewall's revealed. So it has to stand.
But if you run it for a PC, you have more details.
I didn't see the point at which they're on blue screens, in all honesty, but it was well underway.
Very big difference. And Mike also tested through the PC.
So yeah, it's a big difference. You can't replay once the firewall's been revealed or if shots have been fired. Yeah, that's unfortunately they shouldn't have killed themselves. it's an unfortunate thing. It does sometimes happen. Just one of these,
both of these teams would know, do know that.
Yeah. We've talked about this before. The reason we have this is that so you could choose to replay in a certain instance, and then in another match, another team might not be given a chance to replay, and then it skews all the points.
Just trying to think. I'm just trying to see who we've lost a player from. Looks like we've got everyone there from.
You have to continue the round even if you're on the
Area 51.
But I would like to replay it, but they don't allow to replay
it. In all fairness, there's not that many connection drops these days.
But I don't think the admins like
it. It happens every now and then, and again, it's unfortunate that we've had in the past where it didn't fire shoots. I'm not following.
Are you guys listening?
There was engagement. There was engagement because somebody went down.
The admins don't allow us to replay the round. Since the firewall was revealed when the blue screened.
Excuse me.
Play it through. It's on video footage, whatever. Everything can be, if needed, to resolve afterwards.
Because there's some rule that says.
So I'm just looking from Area 51's point of view of who they got.
You can't replay the round. So if someone drops after that, you have to replay it, even if you're only 3.
Yeah, so it looks like they lost one player from Area 51.
Yeah, it's
from Area 51.
I know it's really bad, but.
Right. Yeah. So.
Sorry, no.
Black Mamba.
Anyway. Black Mamba. Even if there was no shots fired, once the firewalls are revealed, and the reason we have that is because there's been accusations which did appear to be true, from a team that's no longer here, that would simulate a blue screen, and we're not saying everyone does, but this particular team were accused of simulating a blue screen once they knew the location of the laptop. So as soon as the firewalls popped up, they could tell where the laptop was based on those positions, and then they would decide whether they wanted to play it or not, and they would pretend a blue screen to get a restart.
We just put a rule in just to prevent that happening.
Yeah, it's shit. Like, don't get me wrong.
I know.
We know it's shit. That
you could have had a chance
sometimes
on 3
it can
as
be
well,
kind of at the judgment of the game, of a core network, but it's the only fair way to do it. No, the rules. Yeah, the rules don't say that, and I'm going to respond in correct language.
They put the rules because some teams used it, so when they got a really hard thing to attack
before engagement. Sorry, you cannot restart if it's after engagement or after you've taken.
Just once the firewalls are revealed, yeah. So because the problem is once you see where the location of the firewalls are, then you can.
Yeah, no, that isn't the case in this instance. That particular one.
Either way, so what's next thing?
You need to choose one extra bonus map to attack.
But yeah, Speed, we've had this backward and forwards, mate. When we allow rounds to replay after the firewalls have been revealed, people can fake a blue screen to get a spawn point that they would rather attack.
Yeah, I wish I did that yesterday against Flash in the ping pong table.
So if you think about it, you see you've got like the it took a firewall, but like I say, Paul, like it's just something we had to change because people were abusing it.
I was thinking it should be like that, but now they'll make it even.
Completely understand. I would rather we didn't have to have it. I would rather we didn't have to have any rules about fair play and stuff like that. But unfortunately, there's always going to be people.
Yeah, there will. Anything in competitiveness, there's got to be rules there to have, and there'll always be teams there that break the rules. This isn't that situation. This is a genuine blue screen, but that's the reason for it, and it's after engagement. We had already before they killed themselves. We had to play it down. But if for peace of mind, if the guys are literally sat in a lobby waiting to hear what we say, if you want to replay that round, so we've got it on video. Do that, and then we can resolve afterwards if need be, and it gives everyone here another game to watch.
Yeah, the important thing is keep it moving on, and then we can deal with it after.
Yeah, but it's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody's here for
you say that,
good
but
games.
It would have been.
That is what was happening.
I tell you what, I tried to investigate. I did investigate. Made a lag switch to get through. And yeah, the results pretty interesting actually, especially for
I know.
To do it, you've got to buy the right kit. That's all I'm going to say. To do it, you have to buy the right kit.
Yeah,
if you try and make your own, you're not going to do it. You're literally just going to drop off. Yeah, they haven't done this. It's not anything they've done.
I wouldn't suspect either team of doing it anyway. But the problem we have is that
I don't think it does pop. Not too bad, unless it would have to be a very good one. Because the break in the line has to be absolutely instant, faster than you think.
Yeah. But the important part about it though is that when done correctly, it looks exactly like a blue screen.
Mm-hmm.
So as admins, we can't go, well, everyone gave us footage and stuff. There's nothing that we can see to then make a decision on was that genuine or not. So you have to say that this
Have they got an extra player in the game?
Right? Yeah, someone popped up twice, have they?
Leaderboard, is there a player in there?
And we will say as well, so what we always get is when instances like this happen, people will say, oh, that's ridiculous, that shouldn't be the rule. Now, every rule we have is based on someone trying to abuse it in the past. Like, so every season there's been an additional rule to kind of block out something someone's tried to do. But the rules are there from the start, and we get people coming to us asking about when the incident happens.
Got a new player in their lobby, so I don't know whether they're changing a player or what.
Okay, so the guy who dropped out mustn't be able to get back in or something.
No, there's 9 people in the lobby at the minute, which is very
weird.
Work? Exactly. So there must be a name on there.
Yeah,
I think this is better.
Again, I can't see it.
I'm just looking from Jennifer's screen at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But like, if you misread it, mate, that's absolutely fine. Like I say, it's important that we explain why it is the way it is, because we are on the same side as the players. You know, I've had it happen to me where I've lost people. It's felt unfortunate, but it is there for a reason. You know, that's the way it has to be. I wish we had dedicated servers and we could do away with a lot of the rules that we have to have. There's certain instances where a replay would be possible, but
we are going in. We're going in.
Yeah, right. So we're going in.
If I'm correct, it was containment.
So this is the bonus round.
Bueno, y decírselo al organizador, tú eso también boa porque el organizador estaba ahí también viendo todo cuanto esperamos y todo. Estaba en vivo desde hace rato.
Y le importa una puta.
¿Pero esperabais porque no estaban o esperabais porque no se podían conectar?
Porque no estaban, faltaba uno.
Porque no estaba uno, tío. Ya 2 veces la Pro League hicieron lo mismo. Uno retarde 20 minutos.
Venga, va.
Operación de ataque en marcha. Destruid el cortafuegos, encontrad el portátil y activadlo manualmente.
Tengo cámaras aquí ya,
Las encontré. Coordenadas de los puntos de acceso al cortafuegos cargadas.
Despejado.
¿Me escuchan?
Sí.
Te escucho.
Vale.
En el centro tampoco los veo. Vale, el ordenador está en servidores y ellos están donde siempre. Luego 1, 2. La puerta doble está abierta, sale uno por la puerta doble.
¿Acá afuera, dice?
No, están donde siempre, al fondo. Entrando por ahí al fondo.
No hay C4.
No hay C4.
No, se puede ir por la puerta doble.
Activad el portátil para hackearlo.
Venga, está aquí.
Quédate por ahí, más bien. Que
Abre.
Abre.
Tiene mierda seca.
Espérate, va a ir por arriba yo.
Dale.
A tener tiro.
Tenemos cegadoras, sí.
Yo puedo empezar a picotear por aquí ya cuando llegue.
Espera que se volteen, que los volteemos nosotros.
Voy contigo, Kirtachi. Que bajar vosotros por la escalera.
¿Me vais a entrar por la doble de allí?
¿Yo solo o qué?
Ahí.
Did you put any... Lanny, did you put... If they push in here.
Server room if they push in.
Nice.
Okay. Who's that for? Me? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck, I'm down. It's 2 down here. Oh. It's 2 there, Lonnie.
Lenny's down. Finish that guy, Lenny.
They're pushing. They're pushing behind you, Lonnie.
Ah, damn. I don't know what you are doing.
What?
That was
I was looking to the doors in the back.
Oh, like.
They get extra points. They didn't get any bonus point or something. Let's see if they find the hammer in time.
Yeah, containment is hard to hold out there when they come from 2 ways, that's what I say.
One's going outside, I don't think they're going to find it in time.
No, I don't think so.
I know, they're not going to find it in time. Nice one, Jeds. No, they're not going to find that. 10 seconds. Oh, they might.
No. I think
Hide it somewhere.
No, I didn't hide it, but I put it upstairs. Yeah, they don't find it in time.
Oh, they got it. Oh, no, not in time.
Yes! Yes!
That was a boring win.
That was a shitty win, but
A win is a win.
a win is a win. On the fire sale, yeah.
Sneaky.
I was really, really good there. You know, he did get the jammer right at the end. Mamba did well on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad they found it in the end, even though it wasn't in time. It's always a bit rough when the jammer remains hidden. Then obviously the questions can be raised, but that was unlucky there. There were some good pushes in. I thought those two.
Okay, thanks for
I didn't
watching.
see the names, but the two that were breaching through the back door came face to face with James Lou, knocked him down. Then Lunny came up. That was
Lunny took them both out. Cracking job.
right.
But obviously, while he was busy with what was happening behind him, wasn't ready for the other guys. So, yeah, cracking.
I appreciate the kind word Speed as well. Yeah, sometimes this does take, well, always takes a lot of effort, to be fair, but we do it because, you know, it's a great game.
Back off, how you doing? New name, I've not seen him.
You know, I've not seen that name before.
Not seen the name. Not seen the name. So there's no extra points on that, is there? Because that was the bonus round. Defenders.
Yeah, so Area51 couldn't get any more points, so they won. If Mamba had got that jammer in time, they'd be sitting on 3 points. But yeah, 9-2. So you know, Area51 did annihilate Black Mamba a lot there, but it seemed like Black Mamba did really well, and they just couldn't finish it.
Are we ready for Venny's famous quote?
It could not have gone either way. I changed it up for you. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect that score. I thought it was going to be closer, to be honest. But I think the games themselves were, yeah, they were good games. You know, there was good shootouts, yeah, up and down, revised, back and forth.
Yeah,
exactly what would happen.
I think from perspective of teams, we saw Area 51 left the laptop a lot. They took the jammer somewhere else to draw Black Mamba to a location where they wanted it to be. Where a lot of the time Black Mamba stayed exactly where the laptop is.
Yeah.
So very different styles of play. Because you can do that. You know, you can stay in a room without the fear of grenades getting thrown in. That isn't a concern.
Yeah, but that just shows you what Area51 are like as players. You know, the confidence to still take the fight elsewhere when they don't necessarily need to.
Yeah.
You know, but so they were good games. We obviously that incident with the blue screen is a shame, but
unfortunate.
But it's good that, you know, something like that happened. It's good that we can all see it. We can all talk about it. Happy to discuss for future seasons, but it's something at the minute we've not found a way to treat differently without compromising the fair play aspect of it.
Yeah, you know, it is there. It's one of those things, and you've got to have that risk of it. That got to be able to stop the teams from doing it wherever possible. Just from they know, oh crap, they've got the glass room on office. Let's just one of you kill yourself so we can restart. They might get the ping pong table next.
Yeah.
But that's all it's there for. And unfortunately, it's both of those. It's whether whether the firewall access point is taken revealed, and or you've started engaging in combat.
Yeah, because those are the two things that determine how the round goes from that point forward. You know, once you know where the firewalls are, you're going to change the way you're going. Once it's engagement happening, someone could go down. You might back off, go a different way. It changes the game.
That's something we can certainly look at, Mikey, and have a think on there. But it does come down. It does come down to that situation. And
talked about this so short. I think it's important to mention though. The reason we didn't
is to take it off the captain, the pressure off that captain. Because, for example, if Venny and I are playing, and Venny says, "Can we replay it?" and I go, "No," I'm the arsehole. I know I'm the arsehole anyway, but I'm the arsehole. Where any other time you don't get, we shouldn't have to put that onus on a team.
We have talked about this as a potential for next season, but what would have to happen in that scenario is if the rule says the round doesn't need to be replayed. This is how the rule could be, that the round doesn't need to be replayed once the firewall's revealed. However, if you choose to replay it, you can. But if the captain who's affected decides not to do it, the other captain cannot say anything. If you go on Discord and start spouting your mouth off, you get a strike and you get a points deduction. That's the only way we can do it, because we need to protect the person who makes a decision. No, I don't want to replay it, because they're well within their rights to.
It is a hard one, and the only way of putting it really is a rule never works for someone when it doesn't go in their favour.
Yes, yeah, but
that's
really,
and that's across the board.
We understand, like we completely get where you guys are coming from. It's not like we're going, no, absolutely not.
I'm just going to piss you off today and just go do this. It's not that. It's from 8 seasons of.
I thought you were talking to me. I'll let you stop. Go. What are you doing? Yeah.
It's eight seasons of building up the rules and protecting the players from any situation, whether uncomfortable or what. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it would definitely lead to resentment. I think it's inevitable, and if we even put ourselves in that position, like if I thought it should be replayed and the other person said no, even as an admin, I'd go, well, that's a bit of a shit.
Well, we can all recall back to 2 seasons ago when I said no to a replay when Magic got shot through a wall in Warehouse, and the resentment on Facebook and all our streams from me making that decision and saying I didn't want to.
I don't remember.
It was
insulted on every form of social media.
Oh yeah. Can you not? But obviously that was my decision not to replay, and because it was within the rules, and I said no, and that came back to bite me in the ass quite a few times over. I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
So we are on board with it if we can then make sure that there's no mistreatment. And what you'll probably find is that most rounds would be replayed. Most people would say yes, but there's going to be the odd time where. Yeah, no, I agree, Pedro. Yeah, people want to win properly.
Yeah.
But in order for people to win properly, we have to prevent potential cheating as well. So it's a kind of a two-edged sword.
Two-edged sword, yeah.
It's a nightmare. Like if anyone caught my game against Accent PL, we touched it on the midweek roundup with a bit of desync between my team and their team, and I was hiding behind a wall. Sean doesn't want to hear it again. He's off. He's gone.
Sorry, I've got a window open and the door keeps slamming shut.
Yeah, so I was behind a wall on black site. So I had a wall behind me, a wall to the side of me, and I got shot dead instantly. And we were like, "Whoa, that was through a wall. It's got to be." But when we saw the stream back from Accent, I was literally standing in the middle of the street. I was like 2 meters away. We just had desync. Now we're going to replay that round because there's no.
That was genuine.
Shot through a wall. Yeah, like there's nothing else you can do because I wasn't shot through a wall on their screen, but on my screen I was. Whereas if I was genuinely shot through a wall, you couldn't replay that. You know, because teams would then do it and then go, the worst that's going to happen is someone's going to make me replace, but I might get away with it, and that's a tricky thing. It is a tricky thing.
If I can, I'm gonna actually put that up in here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Find the link for that.
While you're doing that, I was going to say earlier on, I'd love it if we could do proper custom lobbies. You know, in private matches, so you could set the laptop, you could set weapon restrictions. Now, this is something that we are looking at getting with Alvo. So when we do come to run competitive leagues in Alvo, we could maybe do stuff like that. Various different ways we could do it, but we're looking at locking it down to the certain rules that it automatically applies, rather than just making sure that everyone in the lobby is doing the same thing. All I can see on the stream now, Sean, is a Streamlabs logo. We're still here.
We are still here. We are still here. Sorry, I'm just looking for said picture.
But if you imagine if you had that incident where someone dropped in a game, and you could replay the game with the same spawn points.
Let's bring that up there, so everyone can see that now. So this is Benny's particular incident. So from his point of view, he thought he was shot through the wall because he was actually stood the other side. I don't know why I'm moving my cursor on screen because you guys can't see it. He was actually stood the other side of the wall that he's looking at there. But from Accent PL's point of view, as you can see, his character, the red chevron, everything is on the closest side of the wall. So they were well within their rights to shoot that person because you think they're on that side of the wall. But for Venny, on his stream, he was the other side of the wall.
So if we get stuff like that where it's completely, there's a game issue at fault, then we could do a replay. But when there's even any
if it's just a foot through, or you've downed someone, they fall through a door and you shoot their head through the closed door, that's slightly different.
Yeah, and like I said, the problem with allowing stuff like that is that someone would do it. Not everyone, but there'd be the occasional person who would do it because they know that they might get away with it. And if they don't, they get a replay. It's the same as a dirty jammer. You could put a dirty jammer down and you think they might not find it and we'll get the win. But if they call it and take it to admin, we'll replay.
But at the same time, in game with Accent, you mentioned that you thought you'd been shot through a wall. And Accent went, yep, no worries, we'll clip it, we'll have a look afterwards. There was no argument from either side because they thought it was a bit strange that you were just stood in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a good example of how to deal with it, really. You know, I was streaming anyway. All my guys recorded it from their positions. Accent recorded it, the player who shot me recorded it, and it showed it plain as day. Because if Accent hadn't recorded that, my footage showed me plain as day getting shot through the wall.
If we didn't see their perspective, it would have had to go with your favour. Without having their perspective, that would have been really hard. Obviously, you didn't have any choice. They sent the footage to us in the private channel because it involved you. You stayed out of it. So Clint and I had a look through, and yeah, we just went nope. I would have taken that shot.
Which is another topic. I know probably most of the people in the chat at the minute stream. We've been talking about making streaming compulsory, so one person on each team streaming for next season. We went back and forth on that because we don't want people to feel like they don't play because they don't want to stream. Like, we don't want to do that. So I don't know what people's thoughts are on that. We were looking at maybe insisting it's like a stream to a private link that we can have. So if you don't want to stream to the general public, then you know at least there's a stream for us to watch.
Yeah, it certainly needs the option of saving the video footage. While we're on that, if you haven't already, make sure that your share settings are set to record an hour's worth of footage, rather than, I think the default is 15 minutes.
I think it is, yeah.
Something like that. So just make sure you up that length. And then at least if there's...
The issue with the saving the clip versus the streaming is the PlayStation dashboard is shit. Dice Man's just followed, so thank you for that. If you press a button and it doesn't work, so you quickly press it again,
you've lost it.
You've lost it, yeah. Yeah, so Mike, we put it on an hour, so we put it 60 minutes. So then just at the end of the match, you record it and you've pretty much got the whole match usually, unless there's been any kind of like hiccups in the lobbies and stuff like that. Yeah, it is a rule, but it's not one. If someone didn't set it to an hour, it's not something where we'd go, right, well, you're not following the rules. Basically, if you've got a dispute and you don't get the footage, then
yeah, if you don't capture enough to back your own defence up, then it's pointless. So that's why we recommend to put it in as a rule to do that, because it is important.
But I say the dashboard is terrible. I don't know if the PS5 is any better, but the PS4, and I've got the Pro as well, not just the standard one.
The 5 isn't much better.
I think it's to do with their software then. Like, I don't think the hardware is going to really make a difference.
But everyone, if there is any more matches coming up, I know a lot of the leagues are finishing off now, but if there's any more matches coming up this weekend or anything like that, please let us know. Really interested on that to get anything there. I know I've definitely got to shoot off, Vinny, because I've got to get ready. I've got the Alvo competition starting in 20 minutes' time.
Yes.
So I've got to shoot off and get that. But everyone, thank you very much for watching.
Oh, hang on, before you do that.
Area 51 points.
Have you seen what Flash has just
2
said?
points. PS5, you cannot video capture while in VR.
I didn't know that.
You have to leave and return to the main menu.
Ah, right. So you can, but you've got to come out of the game. Art, there's a competition for the on Alvo. I'll let Sean.
Yeah, basically just a free-for-all competition. We started it last week. Sorry, not last week. 2 weeks ago. We did 2 games, so it was 2 matches of 10 players, and then the top 5 of that have gone through into a final now. What's happening? Just for a little bit of competition within the beta.
Yeah, and it's just it's a way for us to test the format.
Everything.
It's run through Game and Synergy and everything. So
sadly, not streaming. Sadly, not streaming. A lot of the guys are capturing, so if I can at any point stitch some of it together, there isn't a stream at this point, but we will have one as soon as we can. Sure.
Yeah, we need to do another one where we have it up and get Titch on chatting away again. We need to do another one of them, don't we? But no date set yet. But yeah, thanks for tuning in for tonight, guys. Good turnout tonight. Good games.
Take it easy, and if we don't see you before, we'll see you on Wednesday for the weekly roundup. Cheers, everyone.
Yep.
Good night.
Cheers.